I hope you guys are fine and ready to practice along with me. Today is 10th day of beginner series. So please be relaxed and keep a water bottle next to you if you feel like you need water in between. But make sure that you have very small sip of water, not a lot. Without any further delay, let's get started. So please sit down on the mat in the center in Sukhasana or Vajrasana. Preferably sit in Sukhasana because the movements which you are going to practice now as a warm-up, it will be better when you practice in Sukhasana. Okay. Just make sure that you keep your spine straight, keep your face muscles relaxed, keep your shoulders relaxed. Now turn your both the palm to the ceiling. Before we start, just close your eyes. Take a long inhale and long exhalation. Long inhale and long exhalation. Now slowly open your eyes. Let's give a gentle rotation to the shoulder. Keep your hands on the knee. Slowly rotate your shoulder, pointing outside. Continue to rotate your shoulders to the back side. Try to pay attention to the shoulder bone every time you move back. Now let's try the same thing the other side. Okay, now extend your both the hands forward, drop your hand down. Keep your spine straight, inhale. Exhale, slowly bend forward. Trying to give a stretch from the lower back, extend your hands. Slowly come back to center. Try not to round your shoulder. Stretch forward. Stretch back. Stretch forward. Stay here. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come back to center. If you're doing this stretch right, you should feel a good and a strong stretch in your tailbone. So try to see if you're able to experience that. Now extend your right hand, drop your right palm down, drop your elbow down, extend your left hand. Come back to center. I'll not leave the ground. Try to keep your fingertips on the ground. Exhale right. Inhale center. Exhale right. Inhale center. Exhale right. Open up your chest. Try to keep your head facing the ceiling. 3, 2, 1. Come back to center. The other side. Left palm down. Stretch, stretch, stretch. And center. 2. Come back to center. 3. Come back to center. 4. Try to open up your chest towards the ceiling. Take a longer breathe in, breathe out. 3, 2, 1. Come back. Keep your both the hands, both the palm on your knee. Keep your both the elbows out. Now you're going to stretch inside. You're going to push your left shoulder to the right side. Center, other side. Feel the stretch in your shoulders, a little bit in the back, mild twist. Center, other side. Come back to center. Now lift your hand up straight. Exhale, bend to the side and to the left. To the right. To the left. One more time, right and left. Come back to center. Now get your both the heels together. Keep your spine straight. Now we are going to close our eyes and we are going to move our both the heel up and knee up and down for at least 10 my counts, and meanwhile you are going to just move your knee as much as possible, okay? Now keep your eyes closed. Start the counts and focus on the hip joint. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, long inhale, long exhale, spine straight. 8, 9, 10. Now just open your eyes, keep your spine straight. Especially as a beginner, you do not have to really force yourself to try everything, where you involve your joints, hip joint, shoulder joint, any joint, knee. Practice in your comfort zone, giving a little bit of a stretch but not overdoing it. So now let's try to create Chakki Chalan in this posture. So in Baddha Konasana, we are going to create a big circle. Exhale, forward. Inhale, go back. Exhale, forward. Inhale, go back. Exhale, forward. Inhale, go back. Keep moving. Now the other side. Try doing this opposite side with the same amount of pressure, not more, not less. And come back to center. Now keep your right leg out, left leg out. So if you are sitting in the edge of the mat, keep your both the heels at the edge of the other side of the mat. Okay. Now keep your both the hands down. Tilt your back a little to the back, or if you can keep your spine straight, that's even better. If you find it hard to be here, you can tilt very little back. You can keep your hands relaxed. Now drop your right knee inside. Center. Inhale. Exhale, other side. Do not try to move your other knee. Just focus on your one hip joint at a time. Come back to center. A mild movement to warm up your hip joints also, which is good for the mobility. Help you to move around much easily. So when you push your one knee down, your another knee will be silent. Try not to move it here and there. Center. Breathe in, breathe out. One more time. Now just close your eyes, hold. And if you want to make it challenging, before you close your eyes, if you want to make it challenging, keep your knee inside. Try not to push it towards the floor, but keep it straight. Now hold. 3, 2, 1. Come back to center. Other side. 3, 2, 1. Come back to center. Get your both the legs together into Sukhasana. Take a deep breath in. When you breathe out, drop your elbows down. Open up your shoulder. Open up your chest. Keep your spine straight. If you sit normally like this, relaxing, you won't feel anything. So you need to understand the alignments, keeping your spine extremely straight and opening up your shoulder and looking up. Three, 2, 1. Now slowly lift your elbow up. Move your both the hands just in front of the knee and extend your hands. Maximum capacity where you know that you cannot go beyond. Stay here. Come back to center. Other side. Keep moving. See, I cannot go ahead from here. You need to be in this state to give some stretch in your shoulder. Eyes closed. 3, 2, 1. Slowly come back to center and relax. Now, drop your both the knee down. We need to do a little bit of a warm up for the wrist. Keep your both the palm towards the knee. Pull your body back and forward 3 times. Keep your palm facing up, closer to the knee. 3 times. Come back to center. So now, one arm plus one palm, and to continue another one palm. So try to keep your shoulder and your wrist in between both the palm. Keep your toe tucked in. Lift your knee up. Push your spine up. And slowly come forward. Drop your knee down. Spine in. You have to follow as it is. Lift your hip up first. Then lift your knee up. Then push your spine up. If you try randomly, you might hurt your back. If it is stiff, then you have to take it very slow. Come back to center. Knee down. Then take your wrist and shoulder in one line. Slowly drop your spine a little more closer to the floor. One more time. Slowly try dropping your heels down one by one. Press your spine in. Come back to full plank. Slowly press your spine in. Inhale and exhale, full plank. Press your spine in.
full plank. Drop your knee down. Come to child posture. Move your wrist inside and outside mealwhile. Let's try to give a good twist to the spine here in Parvatasana. Now, first you lift your spine up. From here, focus on 3 points: shoulder, wrist, as well as your hip joint, spine. So try to get them in one straight line. Try dropping your heel down if you can. Keep your knee straight if you can. Breathe in, breathe out. Now slowly push your hip to the right side. Come back to center, Parvatasana again. Left side. Come back to center. Right side. Now, if you don't come back to center, if you keep moving to the right and left, eventually your body will get into full plank. You won't even realize. So it's important that you come back to center, fix your place, then you move to the right and left. Now let's do this 5 times right side, 5 times left side. 1, change. Move your heels accordingly. 2, change. 3, change. 4, change. Now the last one, 5, center, change. Now give a complete stretch to the back and your hamstrings. 3, 2, 1. Slowly drop your knee down. Sit back into Vajrasana, spine straight. Try dropping your palm down, palm facing the ceiling. Just push your wrist down to the floor. Very gentle movements, clockwise, anti-clockwise. Now close your eyes, just take 10 seconds break, breathe in and breathe out. Now slowly open your eyes. Come to Parvatasana. Now try and get your right leg up towards the ceiling. Keep your knee straight. Get your right leg in between both the palm. Now either balance your heel down, which you can do only in the case where you cannot balance. If you can balance on tip of the toe, front leg 90 degree, both the legs should have good distance. Open up your shoulder. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale down. Don't hurt your knee, keep it very softly. Inhale up. Exhale down. One more. Inhale up. Exhale down. Drop your hands down. Take your leg back to Parvatasana. Keep your both the knee wider. Drop your chest down. Relax your thighs here before we start the another side. Now, come back to center, knee together, hip up. Slowly get your left leg all the way up towards the ceiling. And bring your leg in between both the palm. Adjust the distance. The more far you can keep, that's better, but you should have better balance as well. Now, from here, you're going to lift your both the hands up straight, front leg 90-degree. Exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale up. One more. Exhale down. Drop your hands down. Take a deep inhale and exhale, leg back to Parvatasana. Complete spine stretched. Place your both the knee out. Drop your hip down. Stretch your both the hands forward. Cross your both the hands. Drop your head down. Try to relax your thighs. Slowly come back to center. Now, try and get your right leg in between both the palm. Now you can see there's a lot of distance between both the leg. Maintain that and drop your back knee down. Keep your hands on your knee. Push your hip down closer to the floor. Exhale, drop your hands down. Try to take your knee back. Make sure that your knee and your hip joint should be in one line. If you drop your hip back, there is no point of practicing this. So try to adjust in the front, not from the hip lower body. Now, when you keep your knee straight, keep your spine straight. Try to feel the stretch in your hamstrings and inner thigh. Exhale, bend forward. Get your leg front 90-degree. Exhale, try to drop your hip down. Look up. Let's repeat the same thing. Push your hip back only to an extent where you can get your knee and your hip joint in one line. Knee straight, toe pointing up. Exhale, get your chest closer to the thighs. Inhale. Exhale. Adjust your both the hands and legs accordingly. If you find it hard, you can also hold something next to you for a better balance. Bend your chest slightly closer to the knee. Last one more time. Get your knee inside in between both the palm almost and push your front leg forward. Hip down. Now, stretch your leg forward. Get your chest closer to the knee. Now, slowly get your leg behind. In full plank, try and push your heel back closer to the floor. Come back forward. Heels to the ground, forward. Heels to the ground. If it's fine if you have to lift your hip up. Your focus is only on your heels, which is going to give you a lot of stretch in the calf muscles. Now, drop your knee down.
Relax in Vajrasan. Now let's try the same thing other side.
Get your palm in the front. Get your left leg in between both the palm. Use your hand to get your leg in between. Drop your knee down, front leg 90 degree, back leg beyond 90 degree.
Hip down, closer to the floor. Look up.
Now, push your hip back, front leg 90 degree. Get your chest closer to the thigh. Leg inside.
Look up.
Exhale, knee straight, bend forward.
Look up, try dropping your hip down.
Exhale, other leg forward. Sorry, other side. You just have to get your leg forward. One more time.
Look up. Breathe in, breathe out.
Spine straight, hold. Now, slowly lift your knee up. Take your leg back to full plank. Now, push your heel down and forward. Down, forward. Down, drop your knee down.
Sit back into Vajrasan. Just inhale and exhale.
Now, if you're able to sit here comfortably, I just want you to give a try to Virasana. We are sitting in Vajrasan right now. If you could keep your both the heels apart and drop your hip down on the ground.
Just try doing this. Keep your hands on your knee, spine straight.
Slowly lift your hip up and then gently turn around, lie down on your back. Spine straight, keep your both the knees bent. Bend your both the knee to the chest. Take a long breath in. As you breathe out, lift your forehead to the knee. Drop your head down. Drop your heels down. We are going to practice Setu Bandhasan, where you lift your spine all the way up.
Slowly drop your hip down, bend your knee to the chest, Pavan Muktasana. As you exhale, you're going to lift your forehead to the knee. Head down, drop your heels down, lift your hip up. Drop your hip down, Pavan Muktasana, knee to the chest. As you breathe out, lift your forehead to the knee. Inhale, drop your heels down, Setu Bandhasana, lift your hip up. Keep your eyes closed, try to hold here for my 5 counts. Try to lift your spine up, engage your glutes, lift your thighs up. 5, 4, inhale up, we are going to stay here for 5 counts. 5, 4, lift your hip up, observe your glutes, lift your thighs up. 3, 2, 1, slowly drop your hip down, knee to the chest, keep your head on the ground, eyes closed, just observe your spine now. With a long exhalation, long inhalation. Observe your stomach and the chest moving in this posture. Now slowly open your eyes. Now you're going to rotate your spine with the help of your knee. This works like a self massage to the lower back, help you to release any tension which could have caused by Setu Bandhasana we were trying. Now anti-clockwise. Put the body weight on the spine. Breathe in, breathe out. Now drop your heels down. Place your right ankle to the left knee. Spine completely relaxed on the ground. Hold your leg behind the thigh, spine straight. You can keep pulling it to the chest. If you think this is difficult or if it is too easy, if you want to try a little more deeper, you can also hold from the knee. This will actually give you quite a big impact, compared to the previous one. So you can choose whichever you are comfortable with and hold. Eyes closed here because you're going to hold here for 5 counts. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now slowly release your hands and release your leg. We'll start the same thing the other side. Before that, just relax. Keep your another leg on the right right knee. So try to place your ankle onto the knee. Slowly lift your knee up. First try to hold it behind the thigh and see how do you feel, how comfortable are you. If you want to stay here, that's great. If you want to go ahead, you can also try to hold your leg over the knee and then you stay here. Do not lift your shoulders up, keep your head down relaxed. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Slowly lift your leg down and release. Keep your both the legs to the edge of the mat. Heel and your knee should be in one line. Keep your both the hands to shoulder level. Keep your right knee as it is. You're going to focus only on dropping your left leg inside towards the right side. Come back to center, other side. Now come back to center, slowly stretch your legs out to Shavasana. Turn your palm to the ceiling. Today is the last day of our series where we are practicing for the beginners. I want you to relax yourself completely here. Now close your eyes, just try to recall your entire practice. Especially today and the day one, how did you feel? How do you feel now? Just recall the practice in your mind. Take your awareness to the hip joint, spine, chest, shoulder. Take your awareness to the lower body, thighs, knee. Take a long breath in, long breath out. Slowly lift your both the hands up straight. Bend your both the knee. Turn towards your right side. Sit back in Sukhasana. Keep your eyes closed. Keep your spine straight. Relax your face muscles. Try to observe the silence within you. Now slowly get your both the palm together, rub your both the palm, drop it on your eyes and face. Open your eyes and look into your palm. I hope you feel better after Shavasana. So today is the last 10th day of this beginner series. So from tomorrow we're going to start intermediate level of practice. So please drop your comment box. So please drop down your experience of these 10 days in the comment box. I look forward to see you tomorrow as well. Thank you so much.